Morning. Well, we're up with the cracker sparrows this morning and we're heading for Nordkapp, North Cape. So we're going to try and see the turpits on the way, and I think that's about the only stop we've got, apart from we've already emptied our waste, but we're going to do it again later on today, because there isn't anywhere that we can get water or empty our black waste or anything when we get up to Nordkapp, and we're probably going to be there for 2 nights, so we need to be totally empty of black and grey. We're full on our water tanks. Our pump at the moment is playing up. It won't stop running, so we have this bit of an issue with it, but I suppose it is what it is. We're used to getting issues now. It'll be something that we'll sort when we get home. It's either a leak that's got pretty bad under the van now, or it's the pump, and I'm wondering if there's some sort of non-return valve. Anyway, it's about what time it is now? It's 5:45 now, so I was up at 5, filled everything up, done the toilet and everything. We've set off, probably been going about 5-10 minutes, that's all. So we're still in the Tromso area. Pray. We'll see how we crack on. Just put the camera on her. I thought you might like to see the snow-capped mountains. I mean, that looks really, really nice. Really nice. This is not the best road in the world, to be fair. We've been on a lot better, but look at that. Absolutely stunning, brilliant. We've just crossed the fjord. It was quite a rough crossing. Got absolutely covered in like salt water. Well, we're on the other side now and heading towards Alta. stunning, those mountains. It's actually a bit warmer this morning. We're on about 7 degrees in the minute, which compared to yesterday, is quite warm. Absolutely gorgeous. Well hidden like deer do, so it's alright, just it's been raining a fair bit today, so the temperatures drop right off, so we're at 3 degrees now. Those views are absolutely stunning. I can tell you it's quite windy as well. But everywhere we go from now on. suppose in the heights of winter it's not particularly nice. Whoa, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Looks so good with the snow on the top. Okay, the fjord that you see on your left is the fjord that the Tirpitz was sunk in. So we're going to drive around to a kind of an information point and have a look at a crater as well with a bit of luck. But this is the fjord where she was parked up. Now, as far as I know, as I can make out, is there were 4 attempts to sink the Tirpitz. One of them was with mini submarines, which failed. Another one was with the tall boy bomb. Now the tall boy bomb was invented by Barnes Wallis, and that's the same person that invented the bouncing bomb. And also 617 Squadron, which was the RAF squadron that dropped the bouncing bomb, is also the squadron that drops the tall boy bomb. Now we're going to have a look at a crater now. It's 80 years since it was dropped, so I don't know how much of the crater's going to be left. Where exactly the Tirpitz was, I don't know. To be fair, I'm hoping that when we turn up at this as like an information point in a few minutes, it's going to tell us a bit more about it. With a bit of luck, the information point's going to be somewhere near to where the ship was blown up. Apparently, still to this day, there is bits and pieces that get washed up from the Tirpitz on the shoreline. I can't imagine there being an awful lot of those bits now. But it must have been a glorious sight seeing a ship like that somewhere around where we are now. I mean, this is the fjord it was sunk in. I think when they did the submarines, they put like a barrier across to stop the subs from getting in, if I remember rightly from the film. Saw it was a formidable ship. I seen that piece on the video we did before in Tromso, where there was a section of it there. Tirpitz Museum, but it's actually all closed down now. I don't know why that is. There's an information board, so we just get over this bridge, and as far as I'm aware, there's a
in 600 meters, your destination will be on the left.
So we're going to pull up in this car park and have a look and see if we can find any more information. Okay, we think the Tirpitz would have been around here somewhere in this part of the fjord. It suffered 3 direct hits, not 2, and this is a crater that one of them left, which was a near miss. Once the 3 tall boy bombs had hit it, it took about 11 minutes for it to sink. Fire ran through the ship, eventually got down to the magazine room, and then it blew up. Tirpitz was Hitler's favourite ship. It was also what Winston Churchill said was Britain's greatest threat to Allied shipping. The Tirpitz used to raid the ships that were coming around through the North Atlantic and the Baltic round for Russia. 617 Squadron set off from Sweden, I think, or Switzerland, Sweden I think it was, with the tall boy bombs that Barnes Wallis had invented specific to sink her. Not only did we use those bombs to destroy her, we also had like limpet mines, and they sent submarines in. So she might have even been in this side. There's a narrow stretch where the bridge is. They would have put nets across that to stop submarines and such like coming in, or getting into the part of the fjord where they were. They cut through those nets and the submarines came in and laid some charges, but they didn't sink her. Now, although they reckon there was about 4 attempts to sink her, there was actually a lot more. There was 11 or 12 attempts, which just kept damaging her but not sinking her. But it was a pain for the Germans, who needed their raw materials for other things, that I'm to keep repairing the Tirpitz. The Tirpitz was part of there were 2 ships of a Bismarck class. Tirpitz was one, Bismarck was the other. The Tirpitz was the greater one of the 2. The Tirpitz had a new type engine, or some new parts of the engine that actually made it faster than any of the others. And here's some of the wreckage from the Tirpitz. So I've no idea what some of the parts are, but this is some of the bits and all that's left. So I'm looking at these and I'm just thinking more of a weapon for that than anything else. But this is all that's left now. Maybe a couple of other bits and pieces. So the remains of the Tirpitz. past Alter. Alter is where, just about 5 miles south of Alter, is where the Tirpitz was. If you wanted to look that on a map. But we're heading now for Nordkapp. We did see some deer earlier on today crossing the road, but they were the first deer we've seen. We've not seen any since. I think it's elk that we'd really like to see. We've seen deer before, but we've not seen elk, have we? Slightly different scenery at the minute. It's like flat plains seem to have. Barren landscape. That's very, very different from anything else we've seen. Landscapes just like just barren wilderness. It's very strange compared to everything else that we've had in Norway and what we've seen. It's just barren land. There's the odd like house or outbuilding that we see. Don't know what for, or I mean, imagine people live here, but I have no idea what they must do for a living or to earn a crust. It's been quite windy as well around here. It's got very blustery. Cold. The temperature's been about 6-7 degrees. It's been windy, but we're down at 4 degrees now. But then again, I suppose we are continually driving north all the time. I'm not sure if you can see them in the distance, but we've just missed these coming down here and crossing the road. And their reindeer. Christine's in hot pursuit, but never mind. Hopefully we'll see some more. Seem to be moving onto the land for grazing now. I think that's about as I don't know, Christy's going to follow them all the way into them hills, I think. Getting quite high up north now. Still got quite a way to go. But, a little bit of all sorts today with weather. It has been super windy, but it's we've had a bit of rain, bit of sunshine. Forecast is still good for tomorrow, but we'll see. Wow, doesn't that look stunning? Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Oh dear.
Oh, please help. Feel that.
We've got deer crossing the road here.
Wow.
So we'll let them come through. Got some right antlers on these, haven't they?
Wow.
Look at the size of the antlers on them.
Oh look, how cute are they? Oh, stop. Like this. The white one, albino one.
Yeah.
Don't behind you. Stick them.
Was a bit unexpected, being as we're going through like a fishing village, making the way down to the sea there. That was really cool, really cool. I don't know if you noticed, but one of them on the antlers, where it had like I don't know where. Started to tear like the skin off, so it was like the bone, you could see the flesh. I wonder if that's where they've been fighting, or where they've been rubbing them on something.
Oh yeah.
And there's only one word for that, and that is just wow. Absolutely fantastic. Gorgeous. I can, I'll some of the photographs that Christine's got of the reindeer, I'll try and put them on, but I wouldn't hold your breath for that, but I'll try. Oh wow, just how fantastic is that? It's just absolutely stunning. Again, don't know what else to say about Norway. Just when you think you've seen it all, and the land goes that barren up on the top, which was very different, and then you get this, just spectacular.
In 600 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Oh, it's just stunning. Right, we're going to empty our grey and black. Well, our black. Grey's empty. Yeah, so
You have arrived.
well, we've re-topped the van up, so we filled it this morning, but we've took the opportunity to make sure it's full to the top, so we're not going to be short of water. We've emptied the toilet as well, so there wasn't much in it because we did that this morning, but we want everything as empty as we possibly can to allow us to do 2 nights, and then we'll have to empty it as soon as we get off the from Nordkapp. But oh, it's absolutely stunning round here. It's beautiful. The fella in front is a Dutchman, and I think he likes driving on our side of the road. He's a bit frightened to get his car across. He won't go anywhere near the edge at all. Just drives in the middle of the road. Everybody else has got to either pull off the road for him or hit him. Well, he's only a little tiny car.
No, but he's that side of the road. I don't.
You'd think so, yeah.
It's not like he's on the opposite side, is it?
He can't seem to.
There's a Brit, I can understand it, but he's not.
Yeah, it's like Christine said, if you're British, you can kind of get it, but then again, you'd struggle with it because you have to drive the full length of Norway to get here, so you should have been used to it. But he certainly don't like getting over. It's about 81 kilometres, which is probably about 50 miles, something like that. Just over 50 miles. Left to do. We've got a tunnel to do, which takes us on to like the last part for Nordkapp. The weather forecast is still good for tomorrow, so we're kind of keeping our fingers crossed that it'll be as good as its word. It'd be nice, and then we can have a good walk around there, or possibly cycle. We don't know yet. But at the moment we're enjoying this part of the coastline. It's absolutely glorious. Very, very windy out there. But very, very pretty. Okay, we're on the last leg now of the trip up to Nordkapp, although we have got other things to see after all this, but this is the place we were heading for. We're about 10-15 minutes away. The road we're on at the minute, it closes in winter time, and at certain times of the year you have to go in convoy, so you're not allowed to go, and you follow other vehicles that take you up. Not really sure what that's all about. Didn't get that. Oh, well, that was. But, not far now.
Well, don't scare him.
He's got no option. Oh, his mother's there, look. Oh dear.
Oh.
She wants him to come down, but he can't get down.
Oh, bless him. Don't go.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
He's stuck in. Oh no.
I'm looking for him, look.
Oh, my friends. Oh, I got a baby. So can I pick him up?
Don't be stupid. Right, I'm gonna go, because these are just gonna...
No, you can't. He's going to hurt him.
I don't know if you can see in the distance, but that's where we're heading. That's Nordkapp, or North Cape, I think, for us. It's not the most northern place you can get to. It's the most northern place you can get to on a public highway in Europe. So we couldn't get any further than this. It's quite a popular place to come to, even if we are in October. But, there we go, 500 metres, Nordkapp. There's a shop and a few bits and pieces here, but it costs you nearly 10 quid, or
320 each.
Oh no, about 30 quid each just to get in the shop.
In 400 meters, slide right.
Well, I'll hit the side. Oh, it's there.
Nobody on here, is there? Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Keep zoomed in there.
Hello. cool is
Slide
that?
right, then you will arrive at your destination.
Oh, how cool is that? Oh,
Right,
wow.
we're going to get ourselves a view
In
now.
100 meters, make a U-turn.
Do you want to pick one, Christine?
Yeah, no idea is.
Make a U-turn, then turn left onto E69.
Shall I just drive forward?
Yeah, go on, yeah. Yeah, I've got to go where there's a view, so straight on. What?
Here or up there? I don't think it really matters, does it?
I don't know.
Well, we've parked now. This is the view. So we're as far north in Europe as you can possibly drive. Although you can get further north, but not on a public highway. So, and then after this, we're working our way back. We're going to have a look at these deer. I think Christine seems to think she's going to be able to get over to them and start stroking them, but I don't see that happening. This is going to be the last bit of filming that we're going to do. But, anyway, they are what they are. I think that's the young deer, and then the parents are over there. So very nice, very cool. Look at him, look how he's on his antlers have started to we're starting to lose the fur bit off them. How cool are they? He's a beast, eh? Right.